Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your August housing market update. I'm your host, Taz Weatherly, and before I dive right into what we're talking about, I'm gonna do a wardrobe change because this is honestly not comfortable. It has been a crazy August. So in this newsletter, we're gonna talk about 4 major topics: forbearance, rent increases, housing market prices that are leveling, and the biggest one being cryptocurrency entering the lending world. Let's talk about forbearance. So 1.7 million homeowners are currently still in forbearance. The forbearance program that actually allowed homeowners to put their mortgages on pause is ending soon. Now, what this doesn't mean is that once it ends, the government automatically is going to just start foreclosing on everyone. That's not what's happening. They're actually encouraging mortgage holders, mortgage lenders, originators to talk to the mortgagee and come up with a new loan structure. According to Consumer Financial Protection Bureau experts, it averages that there are about 18,000 people a day that will be exiting their forbearance programs in September and October. The fact of the matter is as long as you had hardship due to COVID, you are fine. So as this story unfolds, it's going to get interesting to see if and how many foreclosures actually happen on homes where people weren't really in the category of needing a forbearance. Now, this has never happened before, so there's a lot of unknowns. But the one thing that is known is that there has been 200 pages of guidelines that says this is how you foreclose on someone given the forbearance. All of the messaging right now is saying like, oh, it's all gonna be fine, it's gonna be great. 1.7 million out of the entire US that have paused their mortgage payments isn't the end of the world. But the thing that concerns me the most is, hey, if we're over here saying that a lot of these homeowners can actually get back on track, it's not gonna be a problem, then why the hell are we offering 200 pages? Those guidelines are a little fishy. I don't know what this means yet, but that's something to keep on your radar. Moose! What in the world? Moose! What are you doing? Mooser! We have our very first mortgage company that is accepting Bitcoin. In case you haven't heard, United Wholesale Mortgage, which is the second largest lender in the entire US, has announced that by the end of this year, they will be accepting cryptocurrency in form of payment for homes. I don't have any sort of cryptocurrency, but the second largest lender in the US is allowing its purchasers to use that as a form to purchase a home. This also tells me that there are going to be some major shifts in this housing market starting in 2022 and beyond. I don't know how this will work with the housing market. I don't know how payments are. I don't even know what a signing looks like. I just know that mortgage companies are going to start to be leveraging and using crypto to purchase homes, and it's going to be very exciting to see how this shakes out. Home prices are actually leveling off, which is no shock because if you watched last month, you already knew that we talked about this. So a number of the factors as to why this is happening: buyer fatigue. Buyers are tired. They have been competing for homes that have 20 offers in an hour and they are just tired. Another reason is seasonality. Now that the world has opened up, you can do more things. People are deciding to forego buying a house and actually go live their lives like they used to. Also, appreciation in home prices. Buyers just don't feel that the value the homes are being sold for is actually worth the value they're paying. If you would like the full in-depth analysis on August housing market data, make sure to click this link right here. Rental prices are increasing, and they're increasing at such a fast rate. In July, rent increases were about 3% from the year prior in May. In July, they ended up at 7% higher than they were in June. Rental increases are happening in more landlocked states, whereas more rents and more vacancies are happening in coastal cities. The reason for this is because the work from home movement is now a thing thanks to COVID, where more people have the flexibility to live wherever they want and still work from their laptops. So what we're seeing is, especially here locally, rent increases being up about 20% from this time last year. And there's about 106 people that move here in the Treasure Valley a day. With that amount of people, they will need housing, and with a great demand of housing, rental prices actually increase and go up. Use the migration as an advantage if you own a rental property or if you're contemplating on buying one. Thank you for joining me on this August edition of your Housing Market Update. I'm your real estate expert, Taz Weatherly, and I'll see you on the next one.